Hey everyone, my name is Gormy and welcome back to the Hartford Whalers expansion franchise. Now, we left off on me asking you guys, what should we do with Dustin Byfuglien? Should we move on from him? And if we do move on from him, who should we move him for? That is going to be the first thing we're taking care of in today's video. But before we get into today's video, please do not leave without leaving a like, comment, and subscribe if you do enjoy. Also going to be linking my socials down below in the description if you guys would like to check that out as well. Without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so as we can see, we signed Dustin Byfuglien to a 2-year contract for $5.25 million per year. Now, he has some solid trade value to him, and I was looking over, alright, who could we acquire player-wise in a trade? And it came down to Devontae's, Brandon Carlo, and Henry Yoki-Haru. And honestly, the best option at the moment is Henry Yoki-Haru. We will have to sign him at the end of the season. But I think with getting Henry Yoki-Haru, let me show you guys here really quickly. So when we add in Henry, we still have the advantage in the trade. I think we could acquire another pick. Now, what pick that is, probably next year's third. I don't think, like, if we were trying to get their second here, it'd be asking for too much. But I think if we were to ask for this third, it may go through. But if we can't get it to go through with the third, we can most definitely get this to go through, Byfuglien for Yoki-Haru and a fourth. So I'm going to try this real quick with the third first. Let's see if it goes through. Dustin Byfuglien for Henry Yoki-Haru and the Buffalo Sabres third round pick. Does go through. Trade rejected. All right, let's see if they will do the fourth round pick. This, I feel it should go okay. All right. Maybe a fifth next year. Nope. Okay, they don't own fifth round picks, apparently. This fifth rounder in the future. Rejected. What about straight up? Rejected. Okay, so we're not going to be able to get Henry Yoki-Haru. This is awesome. Since we cannot get Henry Yoki-Haru, I am going to try for Brandon Carlo. So here we go. All right, so I know I just said we're going after Brandon Carlo. I could not get it to be anywhere near what we could do. As you see, I had to retain $2 million salary, and it still wasn't enough, and I was not going over that to make that deal. Now, I'm going to try this deal with the Minnesota Wild to bring in Jonas Brodin. Now, Jonas Brodin puts up points. He's a solid player, 27, so he still has a little bit of room to grow. But he fits all defensive pairings, both power play lines, and our PK line too. So I think that will definitely help us out. I'm going to see if they take this deal, Byfuglien for Brodin, and a fourth. If not, I'm going to remove the fourth. And hopefully they will take it just player for player. But let's see if this goes through. Trade rejected. Now will it go through? Nope. Okay. So moving Dustin Byfuglien is going to be highly difficult. Okay. I'm not going to say highly difficult, but probably have to offer a pick. Let's see if they take that. All right, there we go. So now we have Jonas Brodin on behalf of the Minnesota Wild organization. I accept your trade offer. See you out on the ice. We now have Jonas Brodin. Had to give them Byfuglien and our fourth rounder. This year we still have our fourth rounder from the Boston Bruins, so it will be okay. We still have that first rounder from Boston as well. So I'm going to see maybe if we'll be able to acquire another higher round pick. And I was looking over certain players such as Eric Stahl, Mikhail Grigorenko. I think we might be busy at the trade deadline. I think that Eric Stahl and Grigorenko could get us some pieces that will not only help us now, but in the future as well. And that's all about what we're doing here in Hartford, because we want to compete now and in the future. So I'm going to see what I'm going to be able to do with Eric Stahl and Grigorenko come the trade deadline. And let's get Jonas Brodin into the lineup. All right, so Jonas Brodin is going to be slotting in to our second line on defense with Eric Gustafsson. I think they'll be very good together. And then he will also be on our second line power play. but will be on our first line penalty kill and makes it a +3, so I'm glad that we have that. Now, I do believe that that is going to help us out quite a bit. I know that we have a lot of left-handed D-men now, but like I said last video, things are going to be changing. This team is not set in stone yet, but we are getting some great building pieces here in Hartford, and I cannot wait to see what the rest of the season has in store for us, as well as what we can do at the trade deadline. All right, so I have to go over scouting real quick, get everyone back to where they need to be, scouting the players that I need them to scout. But before I do so, I wanted to fill you guys in on a few things that's going to be happening here on the channel. Now, I'm going to continue doing the Hartford Whalers franchise and Project Ottawa. We're going to go until we at least win one cup, if not multiple, with those teams. Ottawa is going to be 10 seasons. Hartford might also go 10 seasons, depending how long it takes us to win the first one. I'm going to be doing the Future of series still as well. Have a new series with power rankings. I'm going to be doing that weekly every Sunday, so make sure to check those out. Really like doing them. And in the future, you guys are going to be getting a new series called Road to Division 1. It's going to be a EASHL series I'm going to be doing with some of my buddies and some of my teammates from LG. I think that you guys are going to enjoy it a lot, so that we have a series here on the channel as gameplay as well, and you guys are able to see not only what I'm capable of, but my buddies as well that I play with usually on a daily basis over on Twitch. So if you guys would like to check us out on Twitch, feel free. Link will be in the description. But you guys are going to be able to see us play here on the channel very soon. We're going to be doing Road to D1, like I said, so going from Division 10 to Division 1 in EASHL. And the series will not end until we win that Division 1 title and the Elite Cup. So it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be very competitive. I'm really looking forward to it, and I hope that you guys will enjoy it. So I'm going to go ahead, do the scouting, and I will be right back. Alright, so here we are back into the sim. We have got St. Louis, Tampa Bay, Vegas, LA, and the Islanders in our first 5 back in the sim. Beating 2 very good teams, losing to a very good team by 1. I'll take it. Beating LA 6-2 and a win of 5-3 over the Isles. Definitely take that. The Blues did, however, end our streak there, but we have started a 4-game win streak, so gotta be happy with that. We're now 30-20-5, so definitely happy with that. We are 4th in the division. We're a point ahead of the Sabres right now. Currently have 65. They have 64. So, I mean, all these wins that we're going to be getting here coming up towards the end of the season, every single point counts, especially in the Atlantic. We're in a very difficult division as we lose to Colorado 2-1. So we're definitely going to need to pick up some points here along the way. I mean, shootout win over Philly, 4-1 over Winnipeg. That's a good one. 5-3 over Carolina, but we can't take a 5-1 loss like that to Montreal. But I mean, right now it looks like that Jonas Brodin trade is paying off big time, as we went 7-3. So I'll definitely take that. We're 33-22-5. Let's see what the boys have been doing. We're in 4th, 71 points in 60 games, so I'll definitely take that. Sanford, as you guys can see, still leading the team in points with 45 points. DeBrusque with 42, Strome with 41, Ekholm 34, Sorelli 32, Stahl with 30, Gustafsson with 30. I like that from Eric Gustafsson. I really like that. We got Antoine Roussel, Jonas Brodin at 27 now. Okay, so he's gotten 7 points since he came here. I like that. Or 7-ish, around there. Rupe Hintz at 26, Grigorenko at 26. The 4th line I love. Dustin Brown at 25, Antoine Roussel at 27, Virtanen at 25, Roslovic at 24, Shaw at 24. We have the best 4th line in the league, hands down. Then we got Ethan Bear with 16, Hutton with 13, and Gavrikov with 9. But that plus minus, absolutely absurd it is. Plus 33, that is amazing. Now, in net, let's see what the numbers are looking like. Still looking very solid. 4 shutouts for Blackwood, 2 for Jari. I think that this tandem is very solid. Blackwood now up to 84. Jari at 83. So, I mean, honestly, couldn't ask for more right now from the Tendies. They're doing their job, and the boys are looking good. Depending on what it's looking like at the trade deadline, as we only have 3 games before the trade deadline, I'm not sure if I will be making any moves because, I mean, everyone, the team's gelling right now, and I don't really want to mess it up. So even though Eric Stahl does only have 30 points in 60 games, I mean, the team is gelling. So, like I said, I don't want to mess it up. Plus, I mean, his best locker room chemistry is with Dustin Brown, Antoine Rousseau, who are on the 4th line. So if I trade him, they'll get upset. They may underperform during that time. And the 4th line's the best 4th line in the league right now, and I don't want the 4th line underperforming whatsoever. But being that we are taking a look at the NHL squad, let's see what the AHL squad is doing. And Cole Caulfield in 59 games has 46 goals. That is, that's crazy. He's up to 78 overall, and his stats are just looking absurd. He's going to be an offensive powerhouse. I knew that he was going to be. That's just absolutely incredible. Josh Ho-Sang up to 80 overall. I mean, what a assist. I think Ho-Sang may come up and be a center next year. Honestly, like, just pay him to play for like 2 years, see what he can do at center for us, and if he can do a job, I'll gladly take it. I mean, it says he can play center. His face-off rating is only a 65, but it will probably go up. Actually, I think it went down, if anything. I think it went down. It was like a 70-something. But we've got Krause with 46, Sprong with 45, Zykov with 38. I like seeing that. Jake Bean with 27 assists, but 37 points. Charles Hudon Bemstrom up at 80 overall. Oliver Shillington, there we go. Let's see what our rookie is doing. And Vince Brodziak, 23 points in 59 games. So he's definitely, they said, or he was listed at least, as a Brent Burns style. So, like I said last video, maybe he's got to grow into it. But I'm liking the defensive play out of him. And he is an assist guy, so I'll definitely take the 21 assists any given day. And he's a plus 29, so absolutely love that too. Speaking of plus minus, look at Oliver Shillington at plus 36. So that means, him and Jake Bean, they are tearing it up. And Cole Caulfield with a plus 31. Let's take a look at the Tendies. As Philip Gustafson, 36 wins, 10 shutouts. So basically a third of his games are shutouts. That is absolutely absurd. He's up to 77 overall now. You love seeing that. Linus Soderstrom up to 71. Love seeing that. Absolutely love what we're getting from both squads right now. All right, so the Edmonton game before the trade deadline, I'm going to do a slow sim of it just so we can talk over a few things real quick. We do, 3-game losing streak. Can't afford that right now. I mean, Buffalo's right behind us, so we cannot afford that whatsoever. As we drop down to 5th as they won their games. So hopefully we can win this game in the real-time sim against the Edmonton Oilers. I just realized both games that I have simmed like this are against Edmonton Oilers, and Andrew Shaw has scored in both games, so that is awesome. Dominic Cahoon levels it up. Both teams getting power play chances. Now, like I said, I'm not sure what we are exactly going to do here at the trade deadline. I would like to keep the team together now that they are gelling. Now that we brought in Brodin and it proved that Dustin Byfuglien was the issue. So hopefully we can keep it up, keep going. But if there is a move possible to where I could acquire some more draft picks, probably going to make that deal. Just because I want to have the best prospect pool in the league. And with having the best prospect pool in the league, that's going to allow us a lot of wiggle room with what we can do here in Hartford. Now we are down 2-1 to Edmonton going into the third. Now 3-1, so I think Edmonton's going to take this game. Maybe we do make a line change or two, just because this would be the 4th loss in a row, even though the last game we did get a point in. But I think that I may be making some line changes, forward wise at least, because I think defensively it's okay. Just right now we are not scoring, so probably going to make a line change. I'll show you guys that, and then we will get into the trade deadline. All right, so I ended up just moving Jonas Brodin and Ekholm up on the power play, see if that helps a little bit. Put Sanford in on the 4-man power play, put Strome at center, had Stahl and DeBrusque down. So hopefully just that little bit on the power play will help, because I was looking at the forward lines and I really can't do anything without sacrificing the +3 overalls for line chemistry. I don't really want to lose that at the moment during the regular season. So if there ends up being a move that I can make with either, most likely just Mikhail Grigorenko, if there's a move I can make to upgrade the second line sniper, I think I will do that, as he only has 8 goals and 18 assists in 63 games. So he definitely has been underperforming. But if there is a move that I can make to help us upgrade there, and the player fit into the second line and the power play and everything, I'll definitely make that move. And if there are picks to where we can acquire as well, I will definitely do that as well. But without further ado, let's get into the trade deadline. All right, so we're at the trade deadline. Was looking through all the teams at winger, who could come in, have a boost for us, make a difference on that second line that's a sniper. I ended up making a deal with the Minnesota Wild. Now, I moved Mikhail Grigorenko, a 2nd-round pick in 2026, and then our 4th rounder next year for Kevin Fiala. Kevin Fiala is now going to be on our second line alongside Eric Stahl and Jake Virtanen. I think that he can really help that line with their scoring. He's going to make a big impact for us on the power play as well, I believe. He has 17 goals, 22 assists on the season. I really think that it's going to be a good fit. Now, it does say line 1 sniper. He does fit the second line, and if he does fit it the first line better than Jake DeBrusque, I can move Jake DeBrusque down. So it's going to be fine. He's going to be a lot of fun having here in Hartford. I really believe that he will have a good impact not only this season, but for seasons to come. Now, his contract is going to be up at the end of the year. He's making $3 million right now for this season. So we are going to have to re-sign him. But if we aren't able to re-sign him, he'll become an RFA, and then people can offer us compensation. And honestly, if someone offers him like $6-7 million a year, I'll take the compensation. But I mean, if he's only wanting like $4 million, little under 5, I'd probably pay Kevin Fiala that money. Hopefully he makes a big impact for us. I'm really looking forward to having him here in Hartford. All right, so I just went ahead, acquired the 2nd rounder from the Buffalo Sabres this year and the 2nd rounder from the Buffalo Sabres next year. I moved the 2nd rounder from 2023 and the 4th rounder from 2024 to get these picks. Actually, no, I think it was the 3rd rounder from 2024 to get these 2 2nd rounders, so that we have, I mean, we're going to have 4 picks in the first 2 rounds this year. It's going to be massive. And then 3 picks in the first 2, but 4 in the first 3 next year. So gladly take that now, because I mean, the quicker we build, the quicker we will have earlier success in this dynasty we're trying to build here in Hartford. And I mean, with the acquisition of Kevin Fiala, I think that's a good one for the squad, and I cannot wait to see what this team does the rest of the season. Hopefully we make the playoffs. Right now we are a wild card team, so hopefully we can stay in that wild card battle and be able to get into the playoffs. But I mean, overall, very solid season so far. It's just that like we're not getting absolutely absurd scoring from anyone. But I mean, overall, everything is looking pretty good. There's only an hour left until the trade deadline is closed. So I've done all the business that I want to do so far. There really haven't been too many big trades. The only big trade is Mike Hoffman being traded. I think he went to Colorado, and then Minnesota's been offloading players left and right. So I think Minnesota's going to be going through a rebuilding phase with Kirill Kaprizov there. So we'll see how that goes for them. But, I mean, I'm happy with the business that we have done here for the Hartford Whalers. Let's get into the rest of the season. All right, trade deadline passed. We're all good to go. I have all the lines made up the way that they should be. Hopefully that move for Kevin Fiala pays off, as we're already 2-0 after that move. I like seeing it. Now, I was just looking at standings. It's going to take a little bit for teams to catch us for that wild card spot. So basically, we're just battling with Buffalo for either who is 4th or 5th right now. Actually, the Sabres went up even higher, so now we're battling with the Montreal Canadiens. We have 76, Montreal is 80, and then Buffalo is 81. So as of right now, we kind of have that wild card spot on lock. We just need to make sure that we don't let it slip away from us. If it does start slipping away, definitely going to have to make line changes immediately. But I like the group that we have. I really think that this team could do a little bit of damage in the playoffs. I don't think that we are cup contenders whatsoever. But I definitely think, depending on who we play in the first round, we may be able to get a surprise win. And taking the series in round 1, depending on what team we play. We're most likely going to have a 40-win season in our very first season. So I'm very, very happy about that. As long as we don't just go on a big losing streak here at the end, we should be fine. Just got our 40th win in our first season, so very happy about that. We have got 7 games left here, so I'm going to send these 5 and then the last 2, and then we will look at stats for the season from our NHL club and see what is going on. We definitely need to win these games right here, because I just looked and Tampa Bay went on a run, so that's not good. If I'm looking at it right now, let's see. Yeah, us and Tampa Bay are tied. So thanks, Tampa Bay, for scaring me now. It's not very cool whatsoever. Hopefully we can get the win here against New Jersey. Much needed. We do. There we go. Okay, so we're ahead of them by a point. This game is a must-win game against the Blues. This is a must-win situation. Last game of the season. Tampa Bay's last game as well. So basically, I think if we get a point from this, we go through. If we get 2 points from this, we go through. But if we don't win, we're most definitely out, because I think Tampa Bay will win. I have no idea who they're playing, but I hope to God this team can pull it together here and get a win against the Blues. Gonna do a slow sim. Let's see how it goes. Here we are, final game of the season. Everything rides on this game as we give them a power play early, and thank God the Blues power play is like it is in reality and can't score. So that's good for us right now. We are out shooting them at the moment, so we've had more chances. Hopefully we can get something here in the second, as it was 0-0 after 1. This is very nerve-wracking. I do not like this feeling at all. I can't believe that Tampa Bay came back and is now forcing us to fight for our lives here to get into the playoffs in the first year of the franchise. Golly. Nothing after 1. You cannot be serious. We get a power play. Oh my goodness. We can't convert. We give them another power play. Oh my word. Please, Hartford. Hartford, please. Please score. Please score. End it, please. Score, please. We're going to overtime. All right. We're going to go coach this, shall we? Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. The final game of the regular season in overtime here in Hartford. Golly, doing this on our home ice as well. If we score, this place is going to go wild, because that means we would have made the playoffs in our first year in the NHL as an expansion franchise. That will be absolutely unreal. Please do not give them this opportunity here. There we go. Good poke. Right now on the ice, we have got Kevin Fiala. We have got Matthias Ekholm and Eric Stahl. In net, it is Tristan Jarry, it looks like. Hopefully these boys can get the job done. Eric Stahl is very slow, and he just got frying panned. We need to get into the zone here. Please, Matthias, get that puck. What are we doing? There we go, in the slot. Why would you shoot there? He gave you the right side of the net. That's Ville Huso in the net too, I'm pretty sure. So realistically, we should be able to score from the opposite end of the rink. Hopefully we can get a goal here. Big D by the boys. Hopefully big poke shot right there. Let's go. Big plays right here. Let's get a shot on. Let's get a shot on. What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh my word. Please get the puck. Oh my word. Why? We just gave Colton Parayko a breakaway. Colton Parayko scores on a breakaway. Thank the Lord for Tristan Jarry's poke check. Oh my. If we had just let Colton Parayko score on a breakaway, I would have been fuming. Big defensive plays by the boys. This may be going to a shootout. And the shootouts are very stressful. Big save. Big save. Holy. Alright, let's see if we can get something here. Good play. Please hit 13. 13, you could have hit the net. That's actually Bennington, my bad. But Huso, you still can score on from the opposite end of the rink. Oh my, Vladdy with a 41-goal season. Okay. Love seeing that. Alright, we've got Sansford and Sorelli out here. Come on, with Ethan Bear. 1:26 left. Oh no. Please don't let Justin Falk score. We just tripped him. We just tripped him. An 0-2. Gave him a 4-on-3. What are we doing? Ethan Bear. There was no need. Absolutely no need. Alright. We got Jack Roslovic, Eric Gustafson, and I think Brodin. Good save by Jarry. Alright. That's not Brodin. Who is that? I can't tell who it is. Zach Sanford having himself a year, though. Wait, it's Gustafson and... I can't tell who that is, honestly. Come on. Oh, don't get walked. Let's get the puck out. Come on. Basically, just force a shootout at this point. Or not. Jack... Oh, okay, never mind. Jack botched it. Oh, no, he got walked. He got walked. Tristan Jarry with a big save. Love seeing it. Absolutely love these uniforms. The only thing I wish I could have something different with on the uniforms is the shoulder patches. But couldn't really... Oh, my... I need to fix that goalie animation. I say it on stream all the time. It's a horrible one. There's no reason why a goalie should feel the need to sit on his ass to save a puck when he could just drop it to the butterfly. Like, watch. What's he doing? No goalie goes down and keeps a leg up. I don't get it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the playoffs. Oh my. Oh my. Tampa Bay won their game, but we are in on goal differential. Oh boy. I thought that they were going to score like an absurd amount of goals. That's why I was saying, like, basically we got to win. But very, very happy we are going to be in the playoffs. The boys gave me a scare there. They really, really did. I mean, a 1-0 game for the last game of the season, overtime at home. I mean, Sanford, once I moved him up, really took off and really helped out the team. He was a big, big part of the regular season success here. Now, Ryan Strome with 60 points as well. We got Jake DeBrusk with 57. Ekholm with 51. Absolutely love that. Fiala with 45. Okay. Strelly with 41. Stahl with 39. Gustafsson with 37. Virtanen with 35. Brodin with 34. Roussel with 33. Shaw with 33. Brown with 31. That is the best fourth line in the league. No one can change my mind. No one can change my mind. 33. That's 66. Add 31. 97 points from a fourth line. That is absurd. That is absolutely absurd. Rupe Hentz with 31. 31 from Roslovic. Ethan Bear with 21. Ben Hutton with 19. Gavrikov with 13. And a plus 44. When this dude is on the ice, we score goals and he helps them keep them out of the back of our net. With having a plus 44 and he's a defensive defenseman, his rating should skyrocket, but it's not going to because the game does it off points. So hopefully he can at least go to just a 81 because that is just that's the play that we need. 20 minutes a game plus 44, 11 assists, 2 goals in 82 games. Absolutely love that from Vladislav Gavrikov. Now let's take a look at our attendees here. Mackenzie Blackwood with 31 wins in his first season as the Hartford Whalers starter. He had 19 losses, 5 overtime losses, and 4 shutouts. He had a .920 save percentage and a 2.46 goals against average. Very solid in my opinion. Tristan Jarry in 31 games had 14 wins, 11 losses, 3 overtime losses, and 2 shutouts with a .917 save percentage and 2.52 goals against average. I want to see a little bit more from him next season. I'd like to see at least 3 more wins. If he could have gone 17-8, I would have been ecstatic. So if he can do that next season, I'll be very happy. And if we can get Blackwood to 35 wins, I'll definitely take that as well. But very happy with what we got from the boys in Season 1 as we are going to the playoffs as a wild card. Very, very excited. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our franchise player here. Cole Caulfield at 20 years old. In 82 games in the AHL as a rookie in the AHL, had 62 goals and 34 assists for 96 points in 82 games. He was a plus 42. It is absolutely absurd. He had 16 game-winning goals, 25 power play points. This kid is the real deal. Then we've got Josh Ho-Sang being a point-per-game player, up to 82 now. Love seeing that. Cole Caulfield's only at 78 overall and doing what he's doing. We got Lawson Krause with 68. Sprong with 66. Zykov at 56. Bean with 52. We got Benstrom at 51. He's up to 81. Hudon with 44. Shellington with 41. Brodziak with 35. Okay, he's an assist guy. I like that. I don't mind that, and he's defensive. So I'll definitely take that. I mean, imagine Brodziak with Gavrikov. With how defensive Brodziak is, how defensive Gavrikov is, that is going to be just locked down for us at the NHL level. We got Boonies with 31. Garrett Wilson with 30. Boomo with 30. Noah Juleson with 29. Sari Yarby with 28. Scott Saborn with 27. We got Baptiste with 26. Schmaltz with 19. Terry with 9. So, I mean, this AHL squad, holy. And we were very, very lucky we did not have an injury all season long. Hopefully, we don't get any in the playoffs. So, someone knock on some wood for me, please. Hopefully, we don't get any injuries. It's amazing that we didn't. Now, goalie-wise, Phil Gustafsson, 52 wins, 14 losses, 3 overtime losses, 12 shutouts. This kid could most definitely be our future Tendy. He is going to play another year in the AHL. So basically another year, and then that third season, we're going to have to decide, all right, who is going to be our goalie going forward? Because right now we have 3 very good goalies. And Linus Soderstrom, 11-1-1 with 3 shutout losses. I mean, not shutout losses, with 3 shutouts. If Jari can do that for us at the NHL level, we're going to be unbeatable. This team had 63 wins in the AHL. That is crazy good. That is unbelievable. And rookie skater-wise, I mean, I couldn't be happier with Caulfield and Brodziak. Now, let's look at it from a league perspective. See who's the closest to Caulfield. All right, Rylan Gregoire of Ottawa. And then Kirill Marchenko on Erie. I mean, that's not Ottawa, but it's Belleville. So, Columbus prospect, Ottawa prospect, our prospect, Cole Caulfield, going to be Rookie of the Year in the AHL. And looking to be the MVP as well. Thomas Yurko with a very solid year. Cool. We have 2 players in the top 4. Absolutely love that. This is really good. We have a very solid team here. Now, there is some players that I would like to make moves for in the offseason. That will be discussed after next episode, which will be the playoffs. It'll be our playoff run, no matter how long it is. It could be a 10-minute video. It could be a 30-minute video. We don't know what this team is capable of in the playoffs yet. So hopefully we can win a round. That'd be great. Honestly, for me, it's just a bonus making the playoffs this year. So I will take anything that this team can do. Hopefully we do get a round win, though. I would love to start off with that. That's kind of a benchmark so that in the future, anything less than a round win is unacceptable for the team in the future. So hopefully we can get a good showing from the NHL team in the playoffs. Now, we didn't have anyone towards anything point-wise or stat-wise in the NHL. No one's going to be winning awards or anything. But in the AHL, we'll have plenty. But I'm very, very excited with what we have going on here in Hartford. I honestly, I mean, that was very nerve-wracking with Tampa Bay coming back. But I'm glad that the boys held on, got the job done, got the point that we needed to make it. So just job well done by the boys. But that is going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys did enjoy. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you did. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think is going to happen for the playoffs. But actually, before we go, let's see who we're going to be playing round 1 in the playoffs. Round 1 of the playoffs, we've got the Buffalo Sabres. This is going to be one interesting series because they are very good. They are very, very good. I mean, in their last 10 games, they won all 10. So, I mean, what more could you ask for? But I think that's going to be a very, very interesting first round for us in our first year making the playoffs. So hopefully we can get the job done. Let me know in the comments below what you guys expect from us in the playoffs, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.